A pit forms in my stomach each time I read John, the Gospel of John, chapter 13, verses 21 to 38. I hear the beginning, and I know that Judas will soon betray Jesus. And yet, each time I get to the end where Peter betrays Jesus, and I am surprised. I manage to forget that part, and am reminded every year. Each time, it makes me sick. At least Judas did not hide his betrayal. But Peter's feels more personal because he pledges his undying loyalty and then fails to keep it when put to the test. Isn't this more hurtful in our own lives? When someone breaks a crucial promise to us? This passage reminds me of the hymn, "Here I Am, Lord." I think it's because in the song, the verses are a give and take between the Lord and a believer. Jesus asked who he shall send to help accomplish his works in the world. And the result is someone asking if it is them who is being called upon to go. This is like our gospel today. Jesus had spent time cultivating his disciples to go out into the world and to spread his good news. And yet, when Peter's called to do so, he balks. We see this same summons in our first reading today. The Lord called me from birth. You are my servant, he said to me. I think it's important to follow Peter's journey after his failure/denial of Jesus. In John 21:15-17, we see Jesus ask Peter 3 times if he loves him. And 3 times Peter says yes. By the 3rd time, Peter is distressed that Jesus feels the need to ask him so many times. But oh, how important it is. Just as Peter denied Jesus 3 times, he now reaffirms his love for the Lord just as many times. Jesus then charges Peter to go out and feed his people, which he does. Here we are able to see the rehabilitation of Peter and how Jesus forgives him. He then follows the mission that Jesus gives him to feed the people, especially spiritually. How many of us have failed to heed God's call in our own lives? As he forgave Peter for his transgression, so he forgives ours. If you haven't been to confession in a while, I might encourage you to go, if not this week, sometime in the next couple of weeks after Easter. Embrace the new start that confession provides, no matter when it comes in your Lenten or yearly journey. And may God bless us all. Amen.